Hello, my Enneagram 5 friends. So excited to share with you guys today. Okay, so we are learning about who God created you to be, and Enneagram 5s, you are a reflection of God's wisdom and truth. Okay, what does that look like? When you are your authentic self, which is who God created you to be, that is where you are inquisitive, innovative, and insightful. I love that they all start with the letter I. Enneagram 5s, you like collecting information and making educated decisions, okay? You are logical and grounded and gifted at unpacking puzzling situations until the right answer comes. So, when you have a question about something, you just keep digging and researching and figuring it out until you're like, yep, that's the right answer, okay? So what does an adapted 5 look like? So it is self-focused on figuring out what makes sense, right? It becomes that self-focused rather than like in general for like the best of the world. It's more of like, okay, how do I need to figure this out for me? Some of the negative emotions Enneagram 5s experience are being embarrassed, stinginess. Usually that can do with things, but usually it has to do with knowledge, right? So they will learn, but they don't always share with others. They don't like to look foolish. None of us do, but Enneagram 5s in particular. Being depleted, okay? That's another thing that Enneagram 5s feel. So what does it look like for an Enneagram 5 to become more like Jesus, right? What does that growth look like? It looks like generosity and community, okay? If you're an Enneagram 5, I want you to think about that for just a moment. What does generosity and community look and feel like, okay? What do you need to really draw closer to God, right? Is to have that deeper connection. Consent to silence, okay? So silence is necessary for 5s to turn down all the mental obsession of finding answers, right? Like that's what they're constantly doing. They want answers for everything. But consenting to silence heals that external denunciation that they constantly experience, okay? So it's actually like intentionally being silent, right? So to consent to silent means to be present to the silence as an agreement to intentionally make room for it amid your compulsive mental interrogations, okay? So you are intentionally making room for silence rather than just it being there, right? It's that intentional. So in this course, I'm going to give you tangibles, right? I have an incredible Enneagram 5 who has helped me, like, what does it mean to be an Enneagram 5 and actually, like, have that tangible of how to consent to silence. And one of the reasons I want to give you that is because, again, we want that wisdom and truth that of who God made you to be. We want that to shine through. That is the ultimate goal, is to look more like Christ. And so as an Enneagram 5, what does that look like, right? And wanting all that information, we've got tons of information for you here, but we'll give you your affirmations, okay? I have enough resources to carry on with life. That is your first affirmation. I am filled up. I am generous. I am a part of community. Remember, those are all huge things for Enneagram 5s. And then I reflect God's wisdom and truth. So, Enneagram 5s, I adore you. I love the wisdom that you have to offer. I can't wait to see you on this court with us in this course with us. And I just can't wait to see what God has to do in you and through you of just giving him the time and the space. Again, it's going to be that turning off your brain and just sitting with him and just giving him the time and space to say, come, be a part of my life and spend time with me. So with that, Enneagram 5s, so excited to see you. Enneagram 4s, you're up tomorrow, and have a sweet, sweet night.